We're here in Toronto for the Centennial Classic. The day is finally here. But first, let's check out the fan village where people are spending their time before the game.
It's Laura Lehman.
Because what I was just going to say to Zeph is that they're taking on the Ottawa Sooners again next weekend, and this is what's going on behind me here. It is going to be intense. Joined with me now is Dave Coulier, and a lot of you know him from Full House, of course, but he's also a Detroit native. What brings you here today, Dave?
Oh, born and raised. Well, these guys were foolish enough to ask me to be an honorary coach.
Did you know that the average Canadian woman spends nearly $290 on every item in her makeup bag? If you were to make these products yourself, which you can from household items, you'd spend a third of the price. Now you know. Joined with me now is Rogie Vachon, 2016 Hockey Hall of Fame inductee in the player category. Rogie, you set so many franchise records in your goaltending career, but let's flash back to the 66-67 season for a second. Tell me about that first shot. Dragic just gave him a complete smack across the face, and we just found out in news today that he was fined $2,000 and assessed a technical foul from that play. What do you think about that play, Kelsey? Talk about these highlights. You were talking about knockouts in boxing. There were a lot of knockouts in this game. Let's take a look at the highlights from Wednesday's school game at the Hershey Center. The boys in blue would face off against the Oshawa Generals. Plenty of dancing kids in attendance. Let's pick it up in the second period. Jake Romalo and Renars Christenbergs drop the gloves, and it's Romalo who's throwing some jabs, and he would come out on top. Isn't it incredible how you can live in the heart of an urban city for so long and not even realize some of the creative potential happening in your own backyard? Enter Homestead City, a revolutionary movement happening right here within city limits. Okay, join with me now is Wendell Clark in the dressing room. So, Wendell, you were just playing last weekend in the Winter Classic, and I was a little disappointed when I heard you pulled something, so you're not playing today. Can you just tell us a little bit about what happened last week?
Vela would take it, Benteke, bringing them out of their 9-game winless streak, 1-0, the final.
Being drafted by Pat Quinn, he helped you launch your career at the beginning. What was he like?
You know, I couldn't imagine a better situation as an 18-year-old kid.
When you think of the word homesteading, you may envision pioneers living off the land, having to save and scrounge resources while trekking uphill through fields. It was necessary because back then life was tough and hard, and only the most clever and strong survived. So you make your own trading card, you get to choose what jersey you're going to wear, and then you take a photo and actually they print it out on the spot. It's pretty realistic, it's awesome. Let's check it out though. It's Saturday night and we're ready to play hockey here at the Hershey Center in Mississauga. We have Toronto Maple Leafs alumni on the one team, and on the other team, members of the community like myself who are playing to support local charity. But the Thornhill, Ontario native commits 3 of his, get this, 29 unforced errors in the set. Djokovic would hold and take the set 6-2. Second set, Djokovic with the advantage. All right, CP20, 2-0. You guys got a lot more time in the end zones in the last 2 quarters. Was it part of your coach's plan to be more defensive in the first half?
I mean, our defense held us in the first half.
In layman's terms, live edge is simply just wood that has a side completely untouched by a blade or saw, giving it a natural curvy look. All right, Ty, I'm sure there's some pros and cons to playing outdoors. What are some of the roadblocks of playing an outdoor classic game?
Well, first of all, your lungs, but we're against the wind. I thought we were the home team, but we're skating against wind for 2 periods, so